Hello everyone, my name is Mustafa. I'm an associate professor at Ufa University Science and Technology and also legal counsel. Welcome to my channel, Mustafa Contract Law Hub, where I'm planning to tell you about everything you need to know regarding contract law, from basics to advanced concepts. Whether you are a student, a professional, or just someone interested in understanding contracts better, you've come to the right place. So, let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of contract law together. Today, I'm going to talk about this beautiful and important word, offer, or this concept under the contract law. When you speak about the contract, in fact, you need two elements, offer and acceptance. I told you about the agreement the last time. Under this agreement, we have two components, offer and acceptance. You can see the link of last video on the top right here. And I told you about offer and acceptance, but this time I will tell you about the details in this regard. So here only I want to focus on this concept, offer. One issue here, you must to know that every negotiations that is based on this offer and acceptance at the end leads to binding contract or non-binding. There is no intermediate state here. Okay, unilateral and bilateral contracts. Most of the contracts are bilateral contracts. It means we have two parties or two promises. I give you something and you give me in return something. Some kind of exchange there are here. So I told you about my bracelet. I give you my bracelet. I make promise to give it to you, and in return you gave me a promise to pay some amount of money. So it's exchange, it's consideration. This is bilateral contract by legally binding feature. But unilateral contract is contract based on one promise. It means I promise you to do something, but in general there is nothing in return, or there is no promise in return. So here, for example, I promise my son or my brother that I pay you $100 or $1,000 if you pass your final exam. So just it's me that made the promise, but in return my son or my brother didn't make any promise here. So it means only one promise there is here under the unilateral contract. Or the other example here you can see is the estate agents. I want to sell my house and I go before the realtor and I ask him to sell my house. And so I need to make promise for this relationship that if you sell my house, I pay you commission. So it's unilateral contract. In return, the realtor didn't do anything related to promise. Didn't make any promise here. So it's unilateral contract. So you see a bilateral contract, all the parties assume an obligation on the contract, and unilateral contract, only one party assumes an obligation under the contract. Offeror and offeree. So it's easy and simple concepts that you need to know because when we say offer, we have a person to make offer, and on the other hand, we have a person to whom the offer is made. So, offeror is a person that make an offer, and on the other hand, offeree is a person to whom the offer is made. And in every contract, we have these two parties. Here you see this definitions as well, offeror and offeree. Another type of offers is offers to the public at large. So what does it mean? Many times when you make an offer, so you make it to special person. You promise to special person or special individuals. But sometimes you make some offers to the public, and this offer is directed to the public. It means it's not one person to be addressed. Here we need public. It means if I make an offer, it's for public, and everyone can come and make the process to make a contract, to create a contract, new one. And also the second characteristic, acceptance by performance. It means I don't need to express my acceptance as offeree. I need to do a special thing here. So, acceptance by performance and legally binding. If I did the special action based on the offer that the company or the special person made at advertisement, so it's legally binding contract because I did the special action and I showed my acceptance by this performance. The next, invitation to treat. What does it mean? It means based on this words, invitation. I invite some person. In itself, it's not offer. And if I invite someone to make offer, I'm waiting for someone. I didn't make any promise. Just I make an invitation, and based on this invitation, the others come to me and make new offer. So it's two characteristics here. First of all, non-binding, as I told you, is only invitation, not itself an offer. And negotiation starter. If I make such an invitation and I'm waiting for you to come before me for new offers, so it means I want to start a negotiation. And so based on this negotiation, we can have new agreement. The other important thing is advertisements. There are two types of advertisements. Advertisements for a unilateral contract and advertisements for a bilateral contract. If I want to tell you about the unilateral contract, so I told you in previous slides, in fact, the unilateral contract means one promise. I'm only the person to make a promise, and in return, I didn't have any promise, so you are not obliged to make anything, to do anything, just is based on your discretion. And if I make a promise, I'm obliged here. So this is unilateral contract. Here, key characteristics. Again, one-sided promise. As I told you, I'm the only person. I made my promise. And also the public nature is again advertisement that is directed to public, not individual. And also acceptance through performance. If some person accepted this offer or this advertisement and did something based on the offer, so it's advertisement based on unilateral contract. The other type is advertisement for bilateral contract. It's based on this name. Exactly, we have two promises. I want to make something and I make some offers. I make a promise, and on the other hand, in return, you make a promise as well. So it's interesting because you have it many times in your life. So mutual promise is one characteristic here, because both the parties need to make promises. And also invitation to negotiation again is like invitation to treat, because it's the process to start new negotiation. And also formation of a contract after you came to me, and also we started negotiation and make some circumstances. Here I accept or I reject. If I accept this situation, so we have new contract or formation of a contract. Shopping. About the shopping, I want to tell you here we have 3 points or 3 levels. Invitation to treat, that I told you about it, making an offer, and acceptance of the offer. Invitation to treat, so it's based on this word. I invite you to make new contract or make negotiation to create new contract. So here the example, price tag is like a sign to show that I want to make new negotiation and you come before me to start negotiation and make new contract. So the other elements here, the other element is making an offer. It means if I invited you, you want to buy this item, so you pick up this item and you come to me as a person, as shopkeeper or owner of a company, and this item you wanted, you need it. Here it's like offer. You make this offer based on the price tag I put on this item. At the end, if I accepted this offer and I did the transaction and this process, it means I accepted. And if I accepted, it means you paid me. So this is the situation, this is the relationship between me and you as 2 parties of this new contract. It was the last slide and last issue for this time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm so happy to make such information for you. I have many beautiful information under the contract law, and I'm waiting for you. Thank you so much. Have a good time. Bye.